Royalties. Welcome to yet another video. My name is Hanegantete. Thank you very much for stepping by. Thank you very much for tuning in. This is a platform where we do all things wellness. This is a theme series called Parent-Child Support. This is a platform where, as a professional social worker, I help parents to build strong and resilient relationships with their children. I take all my educational background and my experiential knowledge, coupled with all the mistakes that I've done in my parenthood and everything that I've fixed and corrected, and that gave me good results. I take all those things and I bring those things into this channel. Welcome and stay tuned. So we've been speaking on solid parenting tips that work across different ages. On the previous videos, we spoke about number 1, connection and communication. Number 2, we spoke on discipline and boundaries. Number 3, we spoke on emotional well-being. And now we are going to speak on daily habits, royalties. It is very much important as a family system. We need to have daily habits as much as we need to have schedules and boundaries set, and everyone in the family participates in setting those boundaries. Also, we need to have daily habits, knowing this is what we do every day. In the morning, this is what we do. During bedtime, this is what we do. During the day, during meal times, this is what we do. Because having habits like routines helps ukuthi kube ne-calm in the family. It helps to take away the chaos. Everyone knows ukuthi now it's in the morning, this is what they are supposed to do. Now it's time to eat, this is what we are supposed to do. We need to have the routine, the daily habits. So these are the 3 pointers on setting daily habits. Number 1, it's routines is equals to security. Number 2, one-on-one time. And the last one says, let them struggle. That is part of the daily habits. So on the first one, royalties, that says routine is equals to security. This is what it means. Bedtime, meals, and morning routines reduces meltdown. If you've got a daily habit, this is what is supposed to happen in this family during this particular time, that will help to melt down or to reduce chaos in the home. So let's say, for example, your children know when it's bedtime, it's either they're gonna all go take a bath, or maybe they just brush their teeth and come to the sitting room where you all kneel down and pray. They know when we do that, it's about to be sleep time. Everyone is about to go to bed. So no one will just go to bed without praying, because they know that before we go to sleep, we must pray as a family. If that's the habit and the routine you've set for your family, each and every child will know. Even if they already are asleep, maybe on the couch, they know that before they officially go to their beds, they need to come and we pray. And maybe sometimes one of them is just tired on that night, they will say, can we pray? I'm tired, I want to go to sleep. Everyone will pause whatever they were doing, and we will gather together and pray, and then everyone goes to bed. So that is a habit and a routine that takes away chaos and dysfunction in the family. So when it's meals time, everyone knows we all have to gather in the dining area where we dine, where we eat, or whichever set up. But no one will just be eating standing in the kitchen, and someone is busy playing outside and they're having their plate, they're eating. That is a disorder. There has to be a routine and a system that is put with, okay, when it's time to eat, it's either we eat together in the dining room or we in the kitchen, but as we are eating, you need to be seated down, you need to eat, you need to finish eating, then you can go on and do something else. You cannot multitask whilst you are eating. That is a habit that you need to set. And then, even in the morning, they know that when they wake up, they don't just run to go play in the streets. They must make sure that the bed is made up. Maybe it's a weekend, it's not during the week. They must tidy their room, clean their bed, do whatever they need to do. Maybe they need to do laundry, whatever, clean the yard. They must know we cannot go to play before we've done 1, 2, and 3. That will reduce chaos in the family. So this is why it says Routines equals to security. When you've got routines in your family, you've got a schedule or at least to see this is what happens when it is this time, and then your family is secured. Routines equals to less chaos, but family will be put together and there will be security and peace in the home. So the second one says one-on-one time. This is very much important, royalties, to have one-on-one time with your children. I mentioned it on some of the previous videos. Even a few minutes when you spend time with your child. I even said maybe you can go to their room when maybe they're in their room doing something. You can go there, sit with them on the bed, start to just speak from the heart. You don't have to plan. As I'm making this time, this is what I'm going to speak about, unless there's something that is particular in your mind that you've been planning to speak to them about, then you can use that time. But in general, we need to make time as parents to speak to our children. So this one says one-on-one time. Even 10 minutes of undivided attention daily fills their cup. Just make time. Maybe 10 minutes is too much for you, you are busy. Let's go to 5 minutes, as long as you are making time. And when you go to your child, make sure that you're going to speak from their heart, from your heart. You're going to ask them just simple questions, those questions that will lead to the next thing. They will tell you about what happened, and that will lead to the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. In that way, in just that 10 minutes of your time, you've managed to find out what kind of a day your child had. What are they thinking about? What is going through their mind? How are they feeling? You get to know a lot of things. Even if it's nothing big, something has happened, so now you need to speak to your child. Just make it a daily habit to spend time with your children. Look them in the eye, spend time with them, laugh with them, giggle with them, hug them. Make them feel I'm important, I'm part of this family, and my mom loves me, my dad loves me. I might not have that kind of attention out there from friends or at school, teachers, wherever, but I know when I'm at home, I'm special, I'm loved, and time is made for family connections. Mom makes time to connect with me, dad makes time to connect with me. It is very much important, royalties, and it pours into their cup in a way you will never understand. Maybe after some time you'll get to understand and learn from that. So the last one says, let them struggle. Don't rush to solve every problem. Resilience comes from small challenges. I also made a video on how to build resilience of your child. Uguti, do not rush to bringing solutions to them. I even made an example. Uguti, let's say your child is busy with the puzzle box. They are taking out puzzles. They're building words from the puzzles. You can see Uguti, maybe one word is not matched correctly. There's a problem. Do not rush to say, no, the second word is wrong. You didn't pair it well. It's wrong. This alphabet was supposed to go at the beginning. This one was supposed. No, do not interfere. Do not interject. Let your child finish building the words. Then when they are done, even if you've seen that some words are not correct, when they are done, step back with your child and say, let us look at them one by one. The first word you were supposed to build maybe was love, LOVE, and but now at the puzzle maybe it's LOEV. You will give your child time to say, I see there's something that is not right with that letter. Do you see what is not right? Pay attention. Look at the word again. Look at the word. Pay attention. They will find the problem. I was supposed to put E at the end, not V. They will find what is wrong. This is just an example, but this is about just life in general. It might not be puzzles. It might be something else. Maybe your child was in a fight and you were called at school, and your child is adamant they were not wrong. This other child was wrong. Play back. Play that scenario of what happened with your child at home. This is what happened. You did this, and your friend did this, and this is what you ended up doing. Play the scenario at home, and maybe you can even ask the father and other siblings to come and listen. Maybe it's either your child does not understand honestly it was their fault, or they pretend as if they don't understand, but they know. They just want to, they are running away from the facts. You can even involve other people in the family. This is what happened. I was called to school, and so and so did this, and I'm trying to show them their fault, but they don't see it. Can we all engage in this? Then you play back the scenario of what happened, and then someone else can say, you were not supposed to do this. When you did this, you made this child to feel like this, which is what spiked fire, which is what put fire, petrol in the fire. There's many ways of showing a child where they went wrong, without yelling at them, without making them feel ukuthi they are stupid, or even without saying such words that demoralize your child. There's many other different ways, royalties, we can move around in trying to help our children. So when we say let them struggle, don't rush to solve every problem. Resilience comes from small challenges. As I made that example of puzzles, when you don't tell them where the problem is, they will find the problem and they will correct the word. You see, they will end up writing the word, putting the word in a correct order. Same goes to when they did not understand where you are coming from, when you say they were the one who was wrong in that scenario. Someone else from the family will show them the very same thing, which you're not supposed to speak like this. When you spoke like this, you made this other person to feel aggravated, and that's where the problem started. When someone else says the same thing that you said, or they can put it in a different way, but it's the same thing which is correcting the behavior, the wrong behavior, they'll end up seeing, even if they saw it but they were trying to run away, they'll end up seeing what's okay. It's done. I have to accept that I'm wrong, and I have to go and apologize and fix what I made wrong. So that is you allowing your child to learn from the struggle. Let them struggle, let them feel the pain, let them see what went wrong, and then they will have to go and fix what they did wrong. Thank you very much, royalties. This brings us to the end of this video. Thank you for tuning in up to this far. I hope you like, comment, and subscribe. See you on the next video. Bye bye.